Wow, sure is kind of quiet around here. Hey, Classic Crew, how you been? Sorry, it's been a while since I've put up content, so thought I'd give you all a little life update. And hang on, let's fix this. Let me show you the set real quick. So yeah, things look a little bit different here. I've been robbed. No, so there's been a lot going on in life. I'm in the middle of moving out of my house, which is why this looks so blank. Now, you would have never seen this part of my house from this angle because that used to be where I stream, in that corner there. Where that couch is where my set used to be. I used to sit there and share all my journal thoughts. Even my TV's on the ground because I no longer have a TV mount or anything. So it's been very hard to make content over the last few months, and things have quieted down a bit in my life, and I want to give you all an update because, this channel's been pretty dead for 2 months. I haven't uploaded content in a while. So as I mentioned, life update, the big thing right now is I'm in the process of consolidating my life. Without getting into too much details, I've been pretty much living between two cities for the last 10 years. 1 week in one city, 1 week in another city. And I've reached a point in my life where I can finally bring it all together. So I'm selling this home and I will be moving properly to Toronto where all of my stuff will be together. I will no longer be jumping between Studio 1, Studio 2, having different PCs, different configurations. So it should be a lot easier to have consistency with my streams, with my equipment, with my content. And that could still be another 3 to 4 months. This house has been on the market for about a month now. So, I mean, things are not moving very quickly, and I'm not really finding anything I like yet in terms of a home. Everything that I have been finding has either been out of my price range or just like requiring way too much work to fix it up. I'm not against fixer-uppers. I just don't have the capacity or the energy to pour money and time into building or into fixing up a house. So the search continues, and you will all know once I'm settled back and I have a new studio, a new set, and we can make content more regular. Another thing is my PC has been very difficult. The PC I am talking to you on right now has been giving me troubles ever since I updated to Windows 11. I couldn't avoid it. I had to get on that, and it just crashed all my old hardware. So the good news is it was a good excuse to upgrade my PC. So I have a brand new PC, new motherboard, new CPU, and so much crying. I had to get some more RAM, which was disgustingly expensive. I had to jump from DDR4 to DDR5 RAM. So anyway, that investment is done. The next thing is I'm tired. I gotta remove this guy. You've been with me many years, my boy, but you have a mind of your own, and you probably see it sometimes. It just moves up in my streams, moves down. It's been kind of annoying. So I want to get a new headset or something to fix this guy. And then on the business front, things, again, without going into too much details, I'll probably share more details on the Patreon if you care. I hit one of my most difficult periods with my business last year, and I may have alluded to that in my last life update video back in August where I was saying, farewell, everybody. I've gone through that. We are in a much better place. The business is way more stable now. Things are going well. Things are looking much better looking forward. So that's a huge relief, and that's going much better. So a lot of good things happening, and we're almost around the corner of all these big life updates so we can get back to making content. So that's why everything's been messed up here. Now, I've still been playing games, and I've still been streaming, although on a very strange schedule. I've been trying to maintain my schedule, but I've just been in and out as life has pulled me in all sorts of different ways. Since December, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV. I've been trying to pretty much catch up on that franchise, especially I've been looking to fight Omega in that game so I can go back to Monster Hunter Wilds and fight Omega there. And I'm happy to say, as of last week, I have finished the FF14 Stormblood main storyline. So I finished all the post-game content. in terms of the main storyline. I have watched the trailer for Shadowbringers, and now I'm just picking up some loose ends in Stormblood, including I still need to catch up on the Hildebrand side quest line of Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, so I'm doing that. And then I've got some trials to do at some Stormblood trials, the Alliance raid, and finally the Omega battle in Stormblood. So I have about maybe another week or two of FF14 Stormblood stuff to do before we even look at doing Shadowbringers. And once that's done, I'm going to jump back into Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm going to be so freaking rusty, and I'll finally be able to take on Omega, see how that fight translated from FF14 to Monster Hunter Wilds. And while I'm in Wilds, I might as well go and catch up on all the content, including fighting GOG and whatever else I missed in that game. So I may be about a month or so in Wilds just catching up on content there. So that's kind of the plan. I will be dropping some FF14 journals on the channel in the coming weeks. It's going to be weird. I don't know if I'm going to do one whole mega journal or if I'm going to try to break it up, because I basically have to cover 2 months worth of content, and I've never really done that before. So bear with me. That's a lot of content to try to condense in a 20-minute or so journal. I have started Monster Hunter Stories 3. I did one stream on Twitch just to start, and then I've been playing the rest offline. I'm not very far into the game because I've been playing FF14 and all the other crazy stuff in my life. And Pokopia, which has sucked so much time out of me. Like, that thing is crack for me. That thing is addicting. So I was resisting it because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it. Like, I'm not that much into Pokemon, but I really love what was it called? Dragon Quest Builders. I really loved it. And people are like, it's basically that. It's by the same developers. And so a friend finally bought it for me as a super early birthday present. I was like, oh, okay, let's give it a try. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is so good. It's all about restoration, which I love. Like, you put me into Minecraft, I don't care. I'm not going to build things out of nothing. That's just not how I am, which is why I kind of didn't like Tears of the Kingdom. But you give me something to repair and to restore, like Pokopia does, where it's like, hey, you're in a post-apocalyptic world, go for it. Restore all these towns and bring back life to everything. That's my jam. I love that. So if you know any other game about restoration, like even Power Wash Simulator, I love anything that's just clean and bring order to stuff. I love that. So if you know any of those games, please let me know what else I should be checking out. Back to Monster Hunter Stories 3. So I've just pretty much recently unlocked side quests. So that's how early I am. I'm only a few hours in. And I have unlocked Habitat Restoration, which again, I'm like, ooh, I like this game loop. It's actually encouraging me to go find eggs, which in Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2, I didn't really give a lot of attention to. I get an egg just to get the new monster. I'm like, okay, this is good enough. But I was never about gene optimization or stuff. I'm like, okay, I've got one egg. Therefore, I've checked it off my I was going to say Pokedex, but my Monsterpedia or whatever. I'm like, next egg. But here I'm like, oh, we need all these eggs. We got to get these S rank habitat restoration so I can unlock new monsters and get eggs from that to unlock new monsters. So I love that. And it's funny that it's making me grind in a game that I traditionally did not grind. And so now I just unlocked all the side quests of all of my crew, and I'm just starting to go through those. I really like how my first impression of Monster Hunter Stories 3 was not positive, and I was like, oh, is this going to be a game I'm going to have to make a negative video about? It's growing on to me more now that I'm appreciating things. It is quite a shock when I feel Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 are very connected and feel similar from not just the story, but also from the UI layout and the narrative tone. Stories 3 departs from that significantly, where it's taking the same DNA of the Stories game, but it really changes a lot. And I'm still not convinced I like the UI UX direction of Stories 3. I'm going to give it a little bit more time for me to get used to it before I knock on it too much. But I'm like, I don't remember it being so complicated. And I also don't remember this game being so hard. I'm getting knocked out, one-hit knockouts from early game monsters that it doesn't sound like I'm going after these wild level 50 monsters off to the side. These are story-based monsters, and I feel like I've gone out of my way. I've done all the side quests. I have the best armor I can get, and I'm getting one-shotted. I was like, whoa, is this just the new direction of the game? Because it is more everything heals after a battle. So I'm like, maybe they dialed up the difficulty of the fight because you don't have to manage all these healing things in and out of battles. So expect a full review of Monster Hunter Stories 3. I usually don't journal the Stories game. I'll just play through it and I'll give you a full review of the game, and not really even a review, just my thoughts on the game, which I guess is kind of a review, my impressions. Call it what you want. So so I would say the next 3-4 months you can expect sporadic content. I will record as I can. I don't like recording in a big empty room like this. I probably sound very echoey. I like having my set. It brings out the creator in me. So once I'm settled in, and I think I will be properly settled in, probably after the end of summer, I think, realistically, with everything I see coming up, probably end of summer is when I'm going to have a new studio that's properly set up. And in the meantime, you can expect to find me over on twitch.tv/HeyJOfficial, where I'm going to be doing some FF14 content. I'm going to continue with some Monster Hunter Wilds soon. And I might be dabbling in a few things here and there, but yeah, don't expect anything too crazy while I'm just trying to figure my life out. So that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of other content I want to do. I really want to try Warframe, or maybe even the new Soulframe. That's been top of mind. I do want to get through FF14, Shadowbringer, the other one, whatever the expansion in, and Walker. Maybe Dawn Trail. At least up until Endwalker. I want to finish that since I'm in it. Monster Hunter Stories 3. I want to finish that. And then, Lies of P. I want to get back into my Soulsborne type of games. I haven't streamed one of those in a long time, a proper stream and playthrough. And then offline, I also was thinking of doing a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough where I'll record everything, but I won't do it live. So people have said it's a game that you don't want to be influenced by the community. So I figured I could play it offline, but record myself playing it offline, and then I can upload those streams after for those who want to watch it, and then do journals as I progress through Baldur's Gate 3. I've been very curious about that game. So that's what's been going on in your JOHey life here. I'm not dead. That's a good sign. So I will see you either on stream, in the Discord. I'll leave a link below if you want to join the Discord. That link will be up probably for, 48 hours or a week. And I'll see you in the next journal. Until next time, keep it classy.